What's up guys, Sean from Kwastek. Yes, I know it's been a little bit between videos once again, but there has been a few changes going on. So to my left, I have a new, what would we want to call you?
Co-companion.
Yeah, so I've got a friend of mine, Luke, who is going to help me doing Kwastek videos, as my time is very, very limited, as I've discussed in other videos. So Luke is, he loves doing more technical type projects, such as the ROG, the Asus Tinkerboard, which we may turn into an ROG Tinkerboard. But yes, that's going to be his first project, and it's going to be a pretty awesome one. He's got really, really cool ideas in store for that one. So I'll give you to Luke. He can sort of explain himself a little bit, how he come about.
So I've been a close personal friend of Sean for too long now, and I've been encouraging him with his Kwastek channel, and I've got my own very small, I just do it for fun channel, and it sort of worked out that I could give Sean a hand with his channel to hopefully get at least his minimum goal of videos out a month. And it really excites me, the fact that I'm allowed to play with all of the cool toys that he's got over here. So that's, you know, I put my hand up to say, yeah buddy, I'll come give you a hand.
Yeah, so we do have a few projects coming up. Luke's, like I said, Luke's first one is the Tinkerboard. I've still got a bunch of reviews to get out. I've got about 3 of them actually recorded.
And there will be a review on the Tinkerboard.
Yeah, so Luke's going to do a full review on the Tinkerboard with an unboxing, which is going to take all of about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think an SLI bridge would probably be about the same time to unbox.
So he's got that with some other projects associated with the Tinkerboard itself. So that's going to be really cool. So he's going to be doing that project by himself, whilst I am getting my in-wind build finally done. Now this build has literally been over 12 months now. First of all, I was waiting for a second Aries 3. I got my first one and thought I want to put one in a 509.
So greedy.
Then I thought, well, I want to do one with Ryzen. I wanted to use the new Crosshair 6. So that came about. Then I was like, well, I want to do one with 2 Aries 3s. And since I did my testing with Aries 3s, like I did with my vlog video, I explained it all that Windows 10 just didn't utilize it very well, and I've gone against it. Now I'm using the GTX 1080 Ti Poseidon, and I'm literally going to be mounting that today. Then I just got to do my water loop, and then I do got to sleeve my own cable, so that's going to take a little while, but it should be done in the next week or 2. So with that out of the way, then I'm going to be looking at more and more reviews of the products that I've got, and then we're going to start doing projects together. Now we do have a couple of ideas floating around, one being a PC Master Challenge. Now that one is going to be pretty awesome. We're going to give each other a set of guidelines or objectives that we must complete. It's not always going to be money based. It's going to be, you know, hardware limited. It's going to be case limited. It's going to be where you can buy the components limited, or just throwing some really obscure challenge into whatever project that we have to do. We will be competing against each other for some of them, and then others we're going to work together to try and achieve, you know, whatever we need to.
A single goal.
Something
that you
yeah.
can't really compete against.
Yeah, so that's going to be good.
Done challenge.
Yeah, it's going to be good because it's going to, you know, test us. I mean, anyone can build, or most people, I shouldn't generalize on anyone, but most people can get new components, put them together in a computer, and play.
Load an OS.
Play their games, yeah, do whatever they need to do with it. This is just adding a bit of fun into it, you know, using older hardware, using, you know, really obscure things for cases, just making computer building fun, you know, like taking
like it was back when we started.
Exactly, yeah, back to the days of 2010 where everything was a challenge and you could overclock anything. And my first gaming rig, I should say, was 2010. But yeah, so that's going to be a pretty cool series that we're going to do, because it's definitely going to add a bit of diversity to the channel. I don't just want to do reviews, and I don't want to just do benchmarking, and there's a million other channels that do that. I want to add a little bit of diversity to the YouTube world and have a little bit of fun at the same time. I don't want to make it just all business all the time, all serious, blah blah blah. So that's one other thing that is going to be coming up with the channel. There is going to be another custom builds. I am going to do a couple of other custom builds that are going to be Republic of Gamers based, only because I've acquired some pretty cool hardware over the last 6 months or so, and I want to put them in very unique builds. So they may not be the latest spec, but they're going to be very, very cool in the fact that there's hardware that most people haven't even used before nor heard of, and I want to build them into mixing a blend of modern day hardware and the old school stuff. So there's going to be a couple of custom builds and build logs with that, but I'm not sure what else you've got in plan, Luke.
There's a lot I don't really want to talk about with the Tinker just yet, because I don't know if I can even make it work, these projects that I've got in mind. So I want to see if I can make it happen to start with, and if I can make it work, then I'll you guys will see.
So that'll probably be a series too. It's not just going to be one thing. There might be half a dozen projects that the Tinkerboard, can be used for, and I guess that's the beauty of it. It's something that can be utilized in so many different areas.
Very versatile board. At the moment, I've got I'm able to switch between the Android release that Asus has for it, but also the Linux Debian release, and it's as simple as powering down the system, punching out the micro USB, boom. So it's
so we've also got support from Asus Australia too, so they're going to help us along the way to see what the limitations of the Tinkerboard is, and so it means that we can push harder to do different projects and greater projects with it. Also using it in conjunction with Aura Sync is something that I'm pretty keen on trying to get working. I've got a few ideas for the office, seeing the Kwastek office has only just come back together because I had to move rooms within my house. So I'm slowly getting there. But definitely using Aura Sync with the SDK that's been released in conjunction with the Tinkerboard is something that I want to play around with, and I'll be mounting a whole bunch of hardware on this wall. This is my blank canvas at the moment, and eventually it's going to be mounted with some pretty cool hardware and lighting and all that kind of thing. So
I suppose the other thing is Sean and I are only two brains. We've got ideas, but if there's a video that you guys want to see as well, if there's something that you're going, nobody's really explained why this is this, I'd love to. I love getting thrown challenges, so if there's something out there that's something, why can't this be done? Kwastek has a Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram account. All of those you can get in touch with. Sean is going to be following the social media. I'm not a social media.
I'm pretty active on the social media scene. So I think that sort of wraps it up for this introduction of Luke and where Kwastek is heading. So until then, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.